Greetings, my name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. Welcome back to Sunless Sea. Last time, we sailed back to London in order to, do the whole officer stuff, and also in order to pull off the whole thing with the Z stories for the stuff in the Khan's heart. Unfortunately, somewhat stymied by that blind bruiser guy. That's a tad irritating. Also, it seems like I stored some of my stuff, but it doesn't seem to have actually saved that I stored that stuff. I'll have to do that again. I could probably store all this crap. Maybe keep like one skin to lack just in case. What else do I have? Ah, yes, the Clayman. That might have to wait a bit. Alright then. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's any other way to get recent news for the light ships. I don't know of any other reliable way of getting Z stories, so meh. Wait, hang on. No, damn it. Okay, you can buy Tales of Terror over in Wither, but not Z stories. Damnation. I don't know. I'm just too short. Go. I'll have to sail back to the Khan's heart. So I can drop off that whole delivery stuff. Then sail all the way back. Bloody hell. I hate it when the game just wastes my time like this. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I could swing by Godfall. Wait a minute. I think there's a way to get Z stories over by the Shepherd Isles, now that I remember. Aha! I won't have to return to Khan's heart yet, after all. Now then, which one was it? Ah, yes. Tales of the Three Graves. Here we go. And, who sleeps beneath the turf, over on that island to the northwest? Hunters at rest. The Chelenate, right? They're hunters. They killed a turtle the size of London and built their city in its shell. A ship from the Chelenate came by, hunting the midnight whale. 3 of them had died cowards, so their bodies couldn't go into the sea. They paid us for the land in whale ivory. I still got a piece, but I keeps it safe. Alright. And now we just sit in port, spinning. Yep. And... Ooh. Oh, up from the seabed. You know the drownies? The sailors who won't rest? Well, they rest here. I've seen them come up out of the water all white and dripping and dig themselves into the ground. They take turns. I think they miss the feel of the earth. Alrighty then. Okay, let's go. To Wither. And Codex. So that and then back to... No, not back to London. Then to the Khan's Heart, and then back to London. Well, no, then the Khan's Shadow. I think I've got business there too. But you know, and then back to London so that I can get rid of the rest of the Claymen. Ooh! Gillifleur! Nice! Ah, that was odd. It was very motionless. Almost as if it was waiting for me. Well, if it's me you want, me you'll get. Eventually. Bloody hell, is he faster than me, even with Bloody Mr. Sax? Here we go. I hate it when they go below the UI. Ooh. Only 23 damage. Now it's 26. I don't know how damage is calculated. Nope. Alright. Let your reluctant sniper take the final shot. It's why she came to thee. Lengthy hesitation. She lines up her shot quickly, but doesn't fire. For close to a minute she stands in place, watching the edges of the dying Gillifleur begin to melt away. Her hands tremble. She realigns and waits some more. Someone coughs. When an uneasy sailor finally comes up behind her and taps her shoulder, she yelps and pulls the trigger. The Gillifleur explodes into a rain of jelly droplets. Dropping her weapon, the sniper rushes back to her cabin, refusing to meet anyone's gaze. The crew look at each other in confusion. You should probably ask her about what the hell just happened. Yeah. That was peculiar. Ask about her hesitation. She has fired a gun before, hasn't she? It's obvious, isn't it? She puts her head in her hands. I'm useless. I could hit the furthest targets on the practice range. When the time came to fire on a living creature, I couldn't pull the trigger. If I join the Navy in this state, I'll be discharged within days, and my family will be disgraced for having raised a child so soft-hearted. But I'm not giving up! She clenches her fists. I want to hunt a bound shark next. They sometimes stray into our waters. I need to learn how to keep my city safe. Alrighty then. Bleeding hard, eh? Or something. Okay, Wither, Codex, maybe swing by Mount Palmerston. Perhaps. By the other ports on the way. Then the Avid Horizon. Get rid of Mr. Sax. Ooh, what's that? Stupid UI. Ooh, LKS class Corvette. That's the type of Corvette that the pirate poet sails on. Perhaps? Yes, surely. At least she's gotten smart enough to immediately sail out of range of her flares. And she's sailing back into one. And she drops another one. Even though we were both still in range of the first one. Okay. The most feared pirate on the seas. I'm sure. what are you doing? Oh, 2 HP. I'll be really mad if she manages to get off a shot. There we go. Alrighty then. As usual. Alright then. Send the lifeboat. Dinner with the enemy. With business dealt with, the pirate poet joins you and a few select members of the senior crew for a late supper. She treats the assembled audience to baptism of glass about her first days at Z after years of servitude. By demand, she follows it with shorter works and Reforged, a cry for broken chains. In Polydream, we are given our words. We are not allowed to hope they will be kind. In London, I learned to write my own, and in that moment, I was free. One day, others of my homeland will read them, and they too will learn. One day, my king's dreams must end. Dinner follows, hot wine and cold spiced meats. Sailors openly place bets on whether she actually eats. The pirate poet ignores them. Her stoic facade doesn't even quiver until dessert is served. At that, just for a moment, even she cannot hide a slight smile. Sorbet, Captain? She asks, eye ridged, raised. Don't make me tell folk you're even softer than they say. Wait, wasn't there something I wanted to do on the punging station? I forget. Probably. Alright, what is it? Ah, yes, the, irrepressible cannoneer stuff. Bargain with the Factor for a secret. The irrepressible cannoneer is convinced that the Factor knows more about a weapon, the company's terrible prototype. You will need a bribe. It's only fair. A shared and sordid past. Even with the bribe, the Factor is reluctant to talk, but it seems the cannoneer knew him in the old days, and he's even more reluctant to have the cannoneer talk about the old days. Finally, he gives in. It was a place called Aestival. Do you know it? It's, a striking place. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It's east. A long way east. We took it off all the maps. Not that maps last at Z anyways. That's all I know. Now, shall we let the past lie where it fell? Yeah. Take that. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. Darn. A fug of dread. What the heck is a fug? Oh, a warm, stuffy, or smoky atmosphere in a room. The spores lie thick on your face. They coat your tongues. One crewman begins to whimper. Oh Christ, he says. They've reached my heart. I think I'll be harvest yet. Harvest yet. You have to drag him back to the ship before he's calm again. Alrighty then. Let us leave then. I wonder if there's anything around this area. Probably not, but you never know. If we'll go straight up and then left. Oh, hi. Okay, I thought that, for a moment I thought that was another bloody chaos. Nope. Oop, shit. Didn't think that one through. And fuel. Nice. wonder how much the lamplight actually affects the speed. Alright, now. You weren't even properly aiming at me. Bloody hell, you suck. Alright. Nice. 3 outlandish artifacts and a hunting trophy. Good haul. One day I'll have enough mirrors to reliably resupply off of those bozos. And then I could potentially stay out here hunting them indefinitely. Although, well, maybe not indefinitely, because it does give a weird proportion of supplies to fuel. So I'd eventually. Well, actually, you can actually convert supplies to fuel if you run out of fuel. Not a very good trade, a terrible trade even actually, but it would help with the weird proportions. The nice thing about the slow pace of travel in this game is that that you can really sort of kick up your feet on the voyages and what have you. And I do literally mean I had my feet kicked up from like almost all that voyage. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't hyperbole. Mutersalt. Hell yeah. Now then, intelligence. You said something awaits you. Oh, this. What? Hang on. What? Hang on a second. Oh, no. Damn it. Darn, I was thinking like, oh, I could actually cancel out of that. But clearly it's, yeah, it just sends me back to the same thing every time. Darn. I thought I had found a really clever exploit. But alas. Now then, I'll probably swing back to Wither again, because if I recall... Hang on. There's this whole thing with the... I'm pretty certain I needed something that was apparently most commonly found in Wither. Where is it? Damn it. Man, it's so hard to actually find stuff in this damn journal. At least it's easier to find than the journal in Fallen London. God, that thing is a mess. Yeah, I don't know. Might not even be there at all. Alright. Have a clayman listen to the siren song. Manufactured ears can't bleed. You hope. A translation in time. Uncomplaining, the clayman opens the door, unassisted, with one hand, and shuts itself in the room. When the lock is back in place, the siren resumes her song. To your surprise, the song ends of its own accord barely a minute later, and the clayman knocks politely to be let out. The sailors crowd around it as it emerges, begging for answers, but it simply stands, looking uncharacteristically thoughtful. No amount of yelling or cajoling can convince it to speak at all. Hours later, as you settle into your bunk for the night, you're startled to a panic as the clayman's fist knocks your cabin door off its hinges. Her tongue has been cut out, it bellows as sailors frantically restrain it. The Witherns could not kill her, but stole her voice and sealed their shame in stone. There is one touched by devils in the city of outcasts who knows what became of it. Alright. Concedo, so we've got another reason to go there. Another port report, and ooh, take responsibility for a profane parrot. You can't imagine any of the locals making conversation with this bird, but evidently someone has been teaching it swears. The mute exiles would be grateful if you found a means of luring it from its perch. What is that? Buggers? Bastards? I don't know. A sufficiently large fish, or at least something that could be mistaken for one from a distance, finally attracts the parrot's attention. It flaps its wings in an explosion of half-eaten feathers and tumbles through the air to perch on the ship's prow. Buggers, it screams in their face. Bleeping, bleeping, bleepers. Is it too late to put it back? Oh man. Who's a pretty birdie? Some other birdie. Some other birdie far, far away. Maybe the wretched Mog will eat it. Time to go to the Avid Horizon, and then swing by Khan's Heart, and then Khan's Shadow. And now, right now, it's time to kick my feet up. That I can weave through that rock there. Pretty pointless to do so, but why not? I wonder if I can weave through there. Probably not, but maybe I can weave through there instead. Yeah. And boom, and you know what, maybe I shouldn't sail off the map. Probably not a good idea. Here we go. As soon as you dock, Mr. Sachs lumbers ashore. It has been preparing for this. Plunging a hand into its cloak, it removes a handful of ammonia-scented snow. It places it on the ground and adds another on the top. Into this one, it presses the teeth and the hair from the small box. Potential. Substance. Only one thing needs to be added, as in the tales of the Gnomon. The Crimson Beast of Winter waits impatiently for you to provide it. I give that blood, or I could substitute the blood. Meh. Why not? Certainly don't trust whoever provided me with the blood, not that I trust Mr. Sachs either. The essence of life. You nick your hand with a blade and hold it above the frozen mound. A drop wells up and falls. More follow. They fizz in the lacquer, which softens and melts into a puddle of snow. A puddle from which a hand emerges. Then a head. Then another hand, stretching as it clambers up from nowhere. The shape of a child, its skin glistening. White snow rippled with red. You reach out a hand. The child grips it with a chill of frostbite. Its legs finally form from the last of the lacquer, and it falls to its new knees, shivering and looking around in confusion. One of your sailors hurries over with a warm blanket. Another smacks his idiot head. Mr. Sachs stares down at the creature, which shivers and hugs itself. Inadequate, Sachs says. Again. Striding to the sealed gate, it rests a gloved hand against it, basking in the chill. The whisper of a place too cold for gods. Refreshing. Dispose of the mongrel as you see fit. Your service is done. Be gone, before I change my mind. See, no longer have any of this. Vial of highly questionable blood. What, did I throw it overboard? Anyway then, let's see. Approach the snow child. It cowers from the crimson beast, its snow still settling. It looks up to you, frightened and shivering for reasons that have nothing to do with cold. Your blood streaks through its ice. Are you taking me home now? Ask the snow child about home. It remembers life on the streets of London? A distant memory. London? London? Yes, I wanted to play on the rooftops, but it made Mother cry. She cries a lot, but she says it's not my fault. She'll be worried. Wait, you're not a devil, are you? Mother says to look out for devils. It gives you a suspicious sniff. No eggy smell. You can take me back, right? I've always wanted to go sailing. The snow child looks up to you. It won't take up much room. It could do with a name, though, at least until it remembers if it used to have one. Let's see. Winter, an appropriately seasonal name. Shion, a classical name never goes out of fashion. Loki, hardly a frost giant, perhaps when it grows. Boreas, a fitting name for the child of north winds. Neguroka, a snow princess from a story you once read. Rose, a good name for life that began as a bloom of red. And Elliot, a good name for any occasion. Yeah. We could give it a, name that related to it being made of snow and blood and all that. But let's just give it a good, decent name, Elliot Preens. That's a great name. You reach out to take its cold hand in yours, leaving the crimson beast behind. Good. Good fucking riddance. Oh hey, I can get another hunter's eye. I don't know if it's gonna be useful, but I might as well grab it. Wait, and it doesn't even take up space in the hold, so yeah. And gather intelligence. I could look into the stars, but that probably won't end well. Alright, we're back to our normal speed, which, frankly, it's hard to tell the difference. Yeah. I see, I could give a nightmare to the well, reduce the nightmare strength, but also scar me permanently and increase my wounds by 1. That doesn't sound like a good thing, especially considering I'm trying to get the nightmare strength up so that I can confront it. Ah yes, the little sigil stuff. This is the place. Hark! The bell! You give chase. Within, the air is heavy and hushed. Let's see. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it! Look at it! The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. Let's see. Fair price. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, our mission must end. Can you provide? The fresher the better. Your navigator has nothing. He pleads for your help. Pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulders. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. And in the morning, perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. Well, sure. Always up to thinning my crew. I mean, as long as I've got them like half or at least half the complement. All they do, they aren't really gaining me much. They're just using up my supplies faster. Alright. Sure thing. Heh, down to 7 exactly. An auspicious number. Or perhaps a suspicious number. A new destination. The temple's congregation are soft-footed. No one on board hears them come or go. In the morning, a crewman's bed is empty. You divert your crew's concerns. Later, you take part in a late, warm, red breakfast in the church's crypt. That probably would have decreased my hunger if I had any. Unfortunate to have docked so shortly after feeding the crew. If I only had gotten here a little sooner. Oh well. When you emerge with the smiling priest, your navigator hurries forwards from a pew. The sigil. The sigil. What does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raises a hand. You are on a journey, my friend. Isn't it kind of... Aren't you supposed to... You're not really supposed to have multiple people talking in the same paragraph. Oh. Take one step at a time. I've seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there. You will answer your first question. That will lead you to the next. The navigator's thanks are muted. He plods back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. Let's see. I could attend a service, but nah. Man, I blazed through my supplies. Alright, gather intelligence. And let's shove off to Frostfound, since it's on the way. And I've been doing a lot more editing lately. Beating up stuff, cutting out bits. I'm sure you've probably noticed from my previous video, from this video at the very least, if not my previous ones. Because you might not have actually watched the previous ones, but if you're watching this one, you surely probably have noticed, provided I haven't forgotten to edit this one and seem very silly. Oh well. Only those who take no action commit no mistakes. Was that the phrase? Oh yeah, only those who do nothing make no errors. That was the phrase. That was close enough. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Create a port report. Grab some supplies. And lose a lot of supplies. Bloody hell. Show the squatters your navigator's sigil. A plucky researcher recognizes it. I know it well. I can show you, but the way isn't easy. I'll not take anyone frail. You'll need ropes, crampons, skins, tents, and I'll want paying, of course. My bursary's wearing rather thin. Alrighty then. Almost never remembered. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as an oiled mirror. That's an odd phrase. You need pittons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes, and a misplaced foot will send great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. Chunks of my foot? Oh, the air bites like a bound shark. Your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming with shards of razored ice. God, I wish I could write this well. At last, a frozen ledge. A vertical sheet of ice rises up before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it, 20 feet high, is the navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his pack. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Irem. It means almost never remembered. Your navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temple sparks with blue fire. He reaches out, his fingers touching those of his reflection in the ice, and his reflection lunges forward, whispering something in his ear. The navigator crumples into the snow. Oh, the plucky researcher says, Damn. We're going to have a devil of a time getting him back to the ship. You do, but you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbibe mulled rum. Will you ever be warm again? Don't be so dramatic. Well then, man, I swear, this is giving me inspiration. As soon as as soon as I deal with my business in the Khan's heart and Khan's shadow and such, I'm gonna end the video and I'm gonna go do some writing. Alright. Oh, I need that. Oops, shit, didn't mean to do that. Ah, speaking of the Khan's heart, I really should have brought some coffee beans. So I could trade them. This was stupid. Why didn't I just go through the gate? It would have been a straight shot. Feels weird going through here with this music, you know? Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like it's a bit, it definitely feels slower than when I had Mr. Sachs. It's not as big a difference as I expected. I expected it to be like fucking 3 times as fast or something crazy. Oh, I forgot to do the damn... Okay. The ship's surgeon finds you. Oh, this is one of those feelings that actually is affected by a doctor aboard, probably. He's awake, what's my surgeon again? Oh yeah, the Clatery Air. He's awake, you magnificent bastard, and he's asking for you. No, that was the wrong voice. He's awake, you magnificent bastard, and he's asking for... Fuck. Whatever. Can't do her voice right now. The navigator has slept fitfully since he collapsed on the frost-bound ice. New purpose. His sigil has grown. It reaches down to his cheek now. The skin it marks is pitted and gray. Captain, the ice told me the sigil's reflection was its opposite. Or inverse. It doesn't matter. We must go north. North and north and north. To the avid horizon. God damn it, we just left in that avid horizon. To Void's approach. Fuck's sake. He struggles to rise. Where are my charts, my compass, my sounding line? Oh, whatever. Alright. Tree Man's cargo. There we go. Oh, they didn't use up the something awaits you. Nice. Alright, well... Here we go. This is the proper music for this area. Alright then. Let's wander. Ooh. A stranger in difficulties. As you pass an elegant house, lights ablaze and shouts echo. Someone has caused a commotion, and here, you imagine, is that someone. Slipping over the garden wall. He loses his grip and falls. A muffled cry, and he's sitting on the ground, nursing his ankle. System, probably up to no good, but perhaps that's an opportunity for you. A flashing smile. A devilishly handsome young man. Oh, thank you. He peers at your face and adds, thank you, in English this time. I was visiting a friend of mine, and her other friend, well, close friend, well, husband, came home early. I could have been very embarrassed. Oh, great wind, you've recognized my face, haven't you? You haven't. Look, I'll put in a word for you with the clan. Drop by the palace someday, and I'll see you're remembered. Don't mention my name, though. Here's my boat. You, pilot, pay this one. He's a friend of the leopard. Oh, 50 echoes and 3 leopards condescension. Very nice. That saves me 15 coffee beans. 15, well, 15 stacks of coffee beans, that is, not 16 coffee beans. That would be rather modest. Alright. It might just work. Oh god. This old trick again. Well, sometimes it works, and all it needs is a sack of coffee beans, a shaker full of Mutersalt, and the name of the newest spy in town. Here's hoping. Alright. This one weird old trick. Doctors hate him. Or the Khanate hates them, rather. This room is booked. The room is booked. The dinner is arranged. The special dish is prepared. The sign is made. The boatman is bribed. The bat is drugged. And it goes off flawlessly. Yep. That's a noodle incident if I've ever heard one. The best kind of incident. Alright. Got another piece to my network and some vital intelligence. Alright. What else do they need? Cash. Or visions of the service. I have none. Gone. Not that much cash. Well, it's a good chunk. If I could... Let's see, I should probably stack veils before I do. And... Engineer... Oh. Well, that's about as much as I can stack my veils, I guess. Wait, no. Use better veils. And... you. Alrighty then. Here's hoping. Here we... Yes! Booyah! Didn't I have more cash than that? I swear I had. Hang on. Yeah, I had 580. What? That doesn't make any sense. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was. What the hell that's about. Oh well. Let me just. Oh, there's a solvable issue. I just need to quit the title screen and edit my save. Not my first time editing my saves, because sometimes the hand of fate must be forced, so to speak. Alright. Anything else? More cash and an even tougher challenge. Alright. I'll pass. I'll just refresh it later. And now I can do this. And guarantee success. Alright. Still more suspicion now. Meh. Alright. So if I can just get 10 dark drop coffee beans, I can get the nephrite ring. So we'll need some more cash to actually, take advantage of that. Now then, let's stop by the Khan's shadow. And then... well, and then... it's been like at least 40 minutes, 40 or 50 minutes of recording. Seems like a good place to stop. Yes, I'm getting better at actually, finding places to stop at the time. Now that. Port. Isn't there something else I need to do? I can sell off one of my captivating treasures for a good price. Huh. Mile Breaker. This frankly sinister device reduces the amount of fuel that an engine uses. It also really frightens the crew. Apparently that's necessary. Alrighty then. What's that? Armor plating? Probably want to slap a few planks over that. Huh. Oh. Plus 250 engine power. Oh, it comes to aft. Never mind. Minus 250 weight, though. It really can't be accounted for. And equipped to auxiliary. Huh. Equipment. Warm-up time 2. But atrocious damage. Rapid fire? It'll never catch on. I can... Just you wait until I get to around 170 mirrors. Then you'll see some fucking rapid fire. Let's see. Stagger amount 4 seconds. Bloody hell. Do damage 5. Warm-up time 4. That seems really good. What's the downside? It's gotta be a downside somewhere there. Alright, I've got an auxiliary slot. Maybe I'll grab that floatstone. It's not that expensive. And it'll reduce my the weight down from 800... From 1,000 to 750? Might as well. Doesn't sell for very much though. Yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna put in my auxiliary slot? Nothing for now, anyways. Might as well eke out a bit of extra speed. Alright, there was something else I need to do. Wasn't there? There's this. Damn it, I need Zoop. Where the heck am I gonna get to Zoop? Oh yeah, I forgot to change this stuff back. Huh. I could have sworn there was something else. Huh. Oh, I guess not. Now, where do I find Zoop? I forget. Right. Palmerston. Ah, I should have stopped by Palmerston after all. Damn it. Well, okay, I'll do that next time. Alrighty then. That's that then. So, we finally got around to getting the stuff in the Khan's heart. And also getting rid of Mr. Sachs at last. Although now I'm saddled with this Snow Child guy. I don't know if he's got a... I don't know if he's a ticking time bomb as well. With mine, like, probably. And we'll have to swing by... Oh yeah, we're definitely going to swing by Palmerston because we're going to have to swing by the Avid Horizon anyways. And this isn't that far away. The Sigil guy. Could have sworn there was another thing I could do in the Khan's shadow, but I guess not. You know. Well, that's that then. I'm gonna go do some writing, I suppose. I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and write a nasty comment in the comment section down below. So long, suckers.